and good afternoon. Hi. Well, let's hope the connection holds. It's really bad here now. So I'm in Berkshire, actually, just by Heathrow Airport. And I don't know if any of you are watching Big Jet TV on YouTube, actually, with all the aeroplanes, and it's showing how difficult it is around here, actually, at the moment with the wind. It is so bad. But welcome to day 4 of the Biz Clarity Challenge. And nothing was going to stop me coming on. So I even decided if I had nothing else, I'd do it on my phone for you guys. So I didn't want to go and do a recording. I was really hoping that I'd still have internet this afternoon. So today is all about that really important question. Do you know what the question is? Why? Why? And, you know, we get asked this time and time and time again. And it's, when you think about, let me think, you have, oh, hello, didn't want you in there just yet. When you think about, your children, when they're growing up, their biggest question to you is always why. I don't know about you, but me as a child, okay, I was always persistent. I always wanted to know everything. My children are no different. And it's why. And I don't know, we just got this now, almost block really, that when somebody is saying to us why, it's almost seen as a negative thing. Why? Because somebody's really asking, well, why? Why yes or why no? Why? But whenever we hear that word, it's like, because. Don't know about you. My mum would use some really nice words when I used to say why. Because I told you to. Because I said so. Because. And I don't know about you, but even with my children growing up, even up to a few years ago, whenever they would question why, I'd be like, because I said so, because of this one, because. And because became the answer to why. But let's face it, okay, my youngest one now, he's probably the most persistent child I have. He doesn't give up at all. And over the last few years, I've learnt a lot. And actually, he has actually just learnt alongside me completely. And I wonder whether actually then he's taught me something. Now, this is quite funny because ever since I then realised that because wasn't an answer. Because why? We should be able to. It should always be, well, why not? Why? Why not? Because is not an answer to why. So the more he has pushed the word why, actually, the less I've got reason to say, I don't know why. That's what I choose. But most of the time, there is not really a great reason for anything. And because he is so amazing at his why, he generally gets what he wants. Now, I'm going to just, you see, it's reframed to not that I give in every time, but if he cannot see a really good reason why, and we'll have a chat about it, like can I have a biscuit 5 minutes before dinner? And I'll say, dinner is coming in 5 minutes. And then we have a chat about if he eats a biscuit, then how much less dinner he's going to eat. And then he will be able to have a star on his star chart. So instead of saying, because I said so, no, because of this, now we have a conversation and we talk through what could be the right reason for it to, and a good answer instead of just no and because. It's not the right way to think about it. Now, we've all gotten used to saying that. Now, I really want you today with your sheet, I want you to go in and I want you to explore why. And it's going to be so hard for you. It's going to be hard to accept that you are challenging yourself. I want you to drag out that persistent 4-year-old from inside of you from when you was little. And I want you to go and challenge yourself and really put yourself up against it, okay? And ask yourself why. So let me just, now it's ready to come in. Look at this, there you go. So I'm going to put in the portal today for you this. It's the All About Me sheet. I created this about, 9 months ago now when I really wanted to dig down on my own why. So I want you to go and ask the question to yourself, who am I? This is different from what we did a few days ago because now you know more about yourself than what you ever thought before. And I want you to ask yourself, what do you have? Okay? And then what do what do I want? And just be honest with yourself. And then why? Why do I want it? What will I do? What is my number one aim? And your number one aim is going to be really important going forward over the last few days. And then why is that my number one priority? And go and write it down, because you're going to be amazed at once you cement it in, once you make a commitment to it, things move. They really do. So what is non-negotiable for your why and your priority? What is not negotiable at all? I want you to go and write that down, because we've all got non-negotiables in everything we want to do going forward. I want a really nice, successful business helping lots of people, but I will not work 12 hours a day. I will not work 10 hours a day. My non-negotiables are, I want to be with my children at breakfast time and at dinner time. I want to be able to do the school run, at least one of the school runs, the morning one or the afternoon one. That is my non-negotiables. What are yours? And why? Why is that your non-negotiable? You have to really dig deep here. And nobody should be putting because. No, go in, if it's uncomfortable, leave it and come back to it. But don't leave it for long, maybe like an hour, and then come back to it. It's going to be like a persistent 4-year-old trying to get an answer from you. And you have to understand why. And then ask yourself, why am I the one to do this? Why you? So who am I doing it for? Me, I'm doing my business for me, for my family, and to help everybody else. But I'm doing it primarily for me first. I'm doing it for me. Okay, I don't do this for anybody else, because if I was doing it for anybody else, then I would feel like I'm always indebted to them and I would expect something back from them for it. And then why? So I want you to be working through that today. And that's going to be really quite hard for you to just work through that and be really calm on yourself, because you're going to really put yourself against it. And I know that because I've done this form a couple of times and it doesn't get easy. And I just want to put it in the bin and go, well, I don't understand really what I'm doing. I don't understand why I should be doing that. And ask yourself, when you get to that point, why not? Why is it okay for somebody else to do it and you not? Why is it okay for somebody else to go, that was easy for me to do, and you're not? Ask yourself why. Ask yourself why you're taking this challenge. Is it because you want to have a bit of clarity going forward? Who knows? But you really have to get comfortable asking yourself why. And because and no are not the answers. You need answers, okay? So I give you permission to go and release your inner 4-year-old. I give you permission to go and scream at yourself and get that answer on that paper. I give you permission to go and do all of that, okay? Now, complete the sheet as honestly as possible, because that is only now going to serve you going forward. That's now going to be, your yellow brick road as on the journey you take over the next few months. So go and answer that as honestly as possible. Now, it's blowing a great big storm outside, so I'm going to leave you all to it, okay? I'm going to wrap up here and just say, go and enjoy it. Have fun with it. Go and really dig deep. Go and find your inner 4-year-old, okay? And go and question yourself. And after that, really enjoy what you've written down, okay? So I'll see you all tomorrow. Stay safe. Bye.